committee for their update on their participation on the convention center. They refused to give that to me. So I had to get our attorney, Sam Foley, to write him a letter. And that started the whole ball rolling. I think it sparked a fire in the city of Philadelphia. Sam let them know that this was public information. This was public information, and that they had no right to keep information from the public. So we didn't ever get it, but I went to one of our other councilmen, Councilman Wilson Good Jr. His father was our first black mayor in the city of Philadelphia. He submitted that report to me. When I went over that report, I can see why they did not want to give it to us. Because in that report, it showed figures, especially going to females, white females, more so than any other group in that project, on that project. And the names that were listed were questionable, So the games are still being played. The prime contractor who won this contract, he didn't want competition, but it was a firm out of Chicago, one of the larger firms, joint ventured with one of the local contracting firms in Philly, joint ventured. So there was only two actual firms that bidded on this contract, but they both were joint ventures. The one who is always getting contracts out of the city of Philadelphia joint ventured with his brother, which is another large construction company out in the suburbs. They made sure that they contacted all the minority for their participation to make sure that they would not vote or bid with the outside firm. Well, when the bids came in, the outside firm from Chicago with the joint venture in the city, their bid came in at $323 million. The next bidder, which is Keating, that joint venture, was the only other bidder, came in deliberately low, $293 million. So he left over $20-some million on the table. But the minority contractors who bid it with them as subcontractors turned their dollars in and also CC'd the Convention Authority on their costs. When that prime contractor called the minorities in, he told them that we're going to change the scope of work. We change the scope of work. So your $2 million that you bidded to us, don't tell them that you accepted this, but we're only going to give you $1 million. So we change the scope of work. The games that are really being played, the public doesn't know, and a lot of our officials are part of the problem. They know what is going on, but they don't have the courage to speak up. They don't have the courage or the wisdom. The reason the unions have been dominated in our city for so long, they got a lot of money, and they pass it around. Council, agencies, departments, They have people positioned in every agency that has a positive effect on managing the process of your construction going forward. So I think with this mayor, we met with him yesterday because this commission that he put together was charged with identifying the problems and solutions. We met with him early yesterday morning, and so he said that he had a question. He said, we got till the end of this month to give me this report, but I need a time frame on the solution, on how you're going to implement it. So we got till Friday to give him that. And then on the 15th of next month, we'll make a big announcement to the public that this is the document that we're going to go by. And one thing that I do like that they mentioned, we're bringing in the private sector. We're talking about the stakeholders of the universities, president of the University of Penn, president of Temple University, president of Drexel. They're all in major contracting in their, on their campuses. And he's inviting them all to this meeting to let them know we want them to buy into this proposal that they're submitting to them. So we're hoping that things will change, but the games that are being played, we still got to keep an eye on these folks because they're greedy. All we're asking for is for them to be just, impartial, and fair. That's all. Just, impartial, and fair.
Thank you, John.
Not greed, which is D-I-G, which is being deceitful, ignorant, and greedy. And that's what they've been doing, being greedy. So with that, I'm going to let you continue with some questions.
I'm going to